Hello, good morning all of you. Today I had come to Dhalai district in the hilly state of Tripura for some work. So the work got over pretty quickly. So we got some time to explore some of the nearby areas in the Dhalai district. So one such area we recently came across is nearby to the Ambasha railway station, and that's a water park which is being maintained by some self-help group. Let me tell you the name. It's Sundarban Jalashay Self-Help Group in Chandraichara, Ambasha, Dhalai district. The entry fee is just 10 rupees per person, and you can see that they have a water body over here where you can go for and do boating in this area. You can come with your family. It's a good place to relax overall. We got to be fortunate to get one such boat which we have been moving or rowing in this particular very beautiful lake. So we also got the opportunity to bring our portable water purification machine. As you can see, the camper is there in front of you. So what happens generally in this kind of ecotourism parks and all, whenever tourists come, people do purchase this kind of plastic water bottles for consumptions, and of course this perhaps is one of the safest method or the safest water available for consumption when you have conditions like that, when you don't have any proper water purification, neither you have any other sorts of alternates. So I have also got one such bottle with me, just like a normal traveler or maybe a tourist. So let me just check what is the quality of the water that is being served in the bottled water. So I have got a portable TDS meter and a pH meter, which will tell you the total mineral content as well as the pH, and I have also got one turbidity meter to tell you how clean your water is. So first of all, let me do some testing. So I'll now open the bottle. I'm not telling anything about the brand of the bottle, but just a normal bottle which is available. So let me open up this particular bottle. Uh, let me first check with the water TDS. So let me take some water here. Let me keep the bottle, or if you can help me hold the water bottle. Yeah, thank you. So let me first check what is the TDS it is showing. So I have set in TDS to see what is the TDS of the water available in this bottle. So the TDS is around 41 ppm, which is being showing here. Let me check with the pH. So the pH is 7.03 and the TDS is around 40. So that's not bad. So that's not bad in fact. So in terms of pH and TDS, yes, it's good, and also in terms of clarity. So as these are RO water bottles, so it will anyways be very clean. Still, let me test it for you. So I have a turbidity checking equipment with me, where you can check the turbidity in real time. So let me first check with the turbidity. So this is the turbidity meter. It's from Thermoscientific UTEC TN 100. Let me put the sample here, switch on the machine to see what is the turbidity. So basically turbidity is nothing but it shows if you have any suspended impurities in the sample, it shows that. So if your water is not clean, if it is turbid, if it is hazy, if it doesn't look clean, probably the turbidity meter will show you very high turbidity units. So basically if the turbidity is below 1, it is good, and it is allowed up to 5 NTU as per BIS 10500 2012 second edition standards. So you can see here it has come 0.24 NTU, 0.24 NTU. So that means this drinking water bottle is perhaps giving the standard water, which is pretty decent for consumption. Now as we are in this kind of situations and traditionally you don't have any sorts of technologies or machines which are portable enough to be used in this kind of very remote locations where you don't have electricity or proper electricity, neither you have overhead tank infrastructure. What you have is, you know, open wetlands or maybe lakes or ponds or maybe watersheds like that. So in these locations it sometimes becomes very important for the you know, self-help groups or maybe the owner of these parks to have their own sorts of alternates so that you don't generate any plastic waste. So first of all, the keeping into minds the good quality water. So of course drinking water bottle is one such alternate, but as soon as we have alternates such as the camper, which you can see in front of you, the camper is there where you can actually filter the surface water. So as this is a surface water, we can initially let us check with the quality of the water, the raw water, and then we'll try to filter it through our machines to find out whether it meets standards or not. So that will basically suffice and tell you that yeah, these kind of machines are well suitable for converting this kind of raw water into clean drinking water. So let me take some samples here. I have taken one sample and I am just welcome to use the intelligent water quality detector. So let me put it in TDS. You can hear the sound. Maybe the picture is not clear, but you can hear the sound. 41 ppm. So it is also showing 41 ppm. That means in terms of TDS, both the bottled water and the bottled water and the lake water are the same. Now let me check with the pH. Check with the pH. pH is 7.42, so that's quite good because as per BIS standards it has to be between 6.5 to 8 or 8.5. So both the drinking water plastic bottle and the lake water were showing pretty good in terms of both TDS and pH. Let me now check with the turbidity meter to check what is the turbidity and whether it is meeting standards or not. So I have taken some of this the lake water. Let me wipe it little bit because it has to be clean for analysis. So you see here I am putting it over here. So the guys are enjoying also. You can see these guys enjoying. How are you liking it? Good? So I have now switched on the turbidity meter. So if it is greater than 5, it is not permissible at all. If it is between 1 to 5, it is permissible, and if it is less than 1, it is pure for drinking. But you see here it's showing 21 NTU, 21 NTU. So that means that the only difference between the drinking water bottle and the lake water is perhaps coming in terms of turbidity. So the water is not maybe clean. So what happens is that when you have this kind of situations, there are a lot of other parameters to be checked with, but in general speaking, when you have this kind of surface water, you don't have to worry much about the TDS and the pH. And when you are in a location like the hilly states where you have a lot of water coming through the hills and getting stored here, the pH is not a big issue, but the turbidity and you can say the microbes also, because that's one such thing which you can't test it immediately. So what you have to do is you have to come up with some technologies which could first of all remove the turbidity. That means the water has to become clean, less than 5 NTU. If it is less than 1 NTU, then it is best. And the remaining thing is the microbes. So generally what happens is, in terms of, or scientifically speaking, when you have this kind of water available, you have microbes, and mostly the microbes are measured in the term of total coliform units, or maybe the presence of E. coli bacteria and all. And these bacteria are basically in the size of 1 to 2 microns. And when you have some water purification methodologies which operates on membranes. So mostly what membrane we have used over here is an ultrafiltration membrane. The ultrafiltration membrane is having a pore size of around 0.01 micron. So that's well below the size of any microbes. So when you allow this water to pass through this kind of ultrafiltration membranes, what happens is that your turbidity comes down to the normal standards or acceptable standards, and also you make the water microbiologically safe. So now it's time we check with the InstaWater Camper machine. I'll take this boat to the center and I'll show you how this machine basically works, and we'll collect the water and we'll also do some testing. Thank you. Stay tuned.